Real tune in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah. Straight up.
Welcome everybody. Glad you're tuning in to us for the evening picks for the NBA play-in day 2. It's gonna be should be better games than last night. You know, the Grizzlies game was good, but them guys blew at the end, and the Hawks, they don't deserve to be there
At all.
Man, they got to make something up next year. Like, look, some of y'all don't deserve to be there. I'm sorry, and they just didn't. Horrible show for us last night to get to us, but that was then. This is now. Fresh new day, and we got the first game out the Eastern Conference. Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls. +2, they're giving the Heat for points. Over and under for the total is 219.5. So with me, look at this. I did another little 4-legger. So you can break down singles if you want, but this is what I went with for tonight. I think Wiggins got to have a big night if they have a chance to win. So and Wiggins do what he do. I took for 18 points. I took Tyler Hero to get 3 threes because he has to come alive. It's definitely up for him to do what he got to do. And for the Bulls, I took Vucevic to get 20. I think he should have a big game. It's going to be hard to stop. And I'm going to go with Josh Giddey, man. He's been on that wear and tear for the last month. Triple doubles and all. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go with 3 threes with him. I know every big team he play against, like a real good team, he steps on the 3 points. So I'm going to go 3 threes for him. That's my 4-leg parlay for that game right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with the Bulls. They knocked it down 1.5.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I caught that early.
Yeah, they just switched it. So they knocked it down 1.5. I got Kobe White over 8.5 rebound and assists. I mean, he's gonna get that and stuff. He didn't do too well last game, but you know what I mean. He's gonna show out this game. You know what I mean. It's a do or die.
Yeah, he hasn't scored a lot either.
Well, not do or die. They could lose and make it.
Oh, the Bulls can lose. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they could lose, but they'll play the winner out the next East game. They'll play Orlando.
I was gonna say, all right, first round. No, Orlando played Boston. That's right.
All right, they won. So the Atlanta will play whoever wins out this game. That's how they go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The lower seeds got a chance to. The lower seeds got a chance to win one more.
All right. Yeah, I was always lost. So all right. So the winners basically advanced.
Yeah, I understand that too. Yeah, all these years still down. So
basically, the winners last night plays the number 1 seed basically, and the winner of the whatever game played number 2. But all right, my bad.
I mean, and I got Vucevic. I got him with 10 rebounds.
Yeah, like I said, this should be a real good game. I'm looking forward to this one. There's gonna be a lot of battling. I don't know. As far as the winner, if I was a guess, the Heat got the leadership with coaching. Maybe the coaching might give him a bub, but who knows? I stick with the player props in this game. It was too close for me to call.
Yeah, I ain't picking the winner either. I mean, this game can go either way.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I mean, I kind of leaning on a little bit more Chicago. No, I mean, I think the spread was 5. I think the spread is 5. I mean, you can get 5.5, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I just picked the player props in that. Like,
me too.
It's just, I mean, these two teams, they're not like definite winners. Don't get me wrong, the Bulls was showing out late in the season. Know what I mean?
Yeah, there's on a 6-game winning streak, something like that, 7 games.
Yeah, Giddey was definitely had it going. Like, you know what I mean? It was definitely doing shit, you know.
Yeah.
Lonzo, I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's just like, what's the point with him?
Maybe they're saying for the playoffs to get in because I'm pretty sure he's on the roster. So I don't know.
I mean, his wrist. Yeah, he's out with his wrists and stuff. But like, yo, it's just a waste of time with him. Like what is he there for? Like, he only
We'll
played
see.
what 7 games this season. That was
Yeah,
like
we'll
the
see.
middle of the
Yeah,
season.
we'll see if he touched the floor in the playoffs. I'm guessing that's what they're keeping him for because the Bulls gonna be short-handed as far as like having anybody come off the bench, so they're gonna need something out of him. So maybe that's the idea, or they're just stuck with him.
Yeah, it's suck.
You
He
know what I
he signed
mean?
that
So
big ass contract.
yeah, so
He signed that big ass contract with the Pelicans. I'm pretty sure it's the Pelicans.
yeah, yep.
But
Before he went, I forgot he was there too. Damn, that boy is everywhere. But so yeah, that's how we read on that game right there. It's a tough one. So player prop we suggest because this will go either way. Um, next game we got Dallas Mavericks versus the Sacramento Kings. The spread on that plus 4.5 to give it the Mavs on points over and over and under for total points 213. This one right here, at first I thought it'd be close. I'm thinking like, there's no way. Dallas is just lucky to be here. I think they're just like, hey, we got this far. Who cares? So with me, I player prop this one. PJ Washington under 15 and a half points, and I took a risk with Klay Thompson getting over 3.5 3-pointers because they got some type of shot. He has to do the most besides Davis. That's all they got.
yeah, that's
You know what I
definitely
mean? And
this.
yeah, my bad.
Nah, I mean last year, like I would have said, they still had. I mean, he probably came back to how he was. Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, he was trash last playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but he was always a good role player. And now this
Yeah.
season, like he doing all right again and stuff. You know what I mean? So wish they had somebody like him so on the team. They got Dinwiddie, but I mean, he all right. He all right, but still, at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
I think that, and the Kings, I took two people on there too. I like Levine to get three threes because they're going to need it if they do have a struggle and Clay gets hot. And Sabonis under 6.5 assists. I think it's going to be more of DeRozan and Levine really just doing damage. So that's
yeah.
that's why I look on that one.
And the thing is with Sacramento, they're so suspect. They for
Yeah.
real, they shouldn't even be in this position. They should have been in the top 5.
Well, Sabonis was hurt for a little bit of time, kind of hurt
Yeah,
them.
yeah, but they still won a couple without.
Yeah, but think about it, that was like a month he was out, and the West is so. Look how crazy the West was. There were 4 people with the same record, so that kind of like knocked him out of there. But I don't. Yeah, I don't think it should be the playing though. You're right. They should be no playing. I don't.
Yeah,
That just.
so I'm going with Zach Levine with 3 threes, Trey Lyles with over 6.5 points, and Sabonis with 12 rebounds. And I went with Sabonis under 32.5 points and rebounds.
Yeah, I noticed nobody said nothing about AD. Ain't nobody took an
Who?
AD prop. Ain't nobody took it for a prior, man. Hey, I learned my lesson a long time. I'll never pick him for nothing. AD will never be on my parlay slip for nothing. I don't care if it's a live bet.
Yeah, I got my tag
He
sticking
be
out
going.
there. But yeah, fuck AD. Like he ain't consistent for some odd reason since he been there.
Like that, I worry about getting hurt. That's what my whole
Yeah,
thing
that
is. I was
too.
like,
That
I
too.
want him to get hurt. That's why I won't pick him. No way, hell no. Every time he gets touched, it's always something. The game stops and it just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm starting to think he just does that for part of his entertainment, for theatricals, man. Because I'm like, bro, you just got tapped in the head. Now you're laying on the ground and you rolling everywhere. So I don't know. That's just wild. But me personally, uh, honestly, I ain't pick him, but I think the Kings are just going to win this because the Mavs weren't even supposed to be this far. They lucked up when Kyrie and them was making a nice push in February. And that shows you in the NBA sometimes if you have a great run in like middle January all through February, it kind of saves you to at least get into this position. And the Mavs lost everybody.
Is your volume down on your
Lot,
phone?
yeah, it's down much as it could be. You probably can't hear me now.
All right,
Yeah,
nah.
but Lively coming back is late, but Man, I'll tell you, hey, if these guys can stay healthy next year, Dallas definitely going to be something to make noise. But it's this year. That's what matters. And I don't think, I don't. There's no way I can't see Dallas winning this. I don't care what AD does. Kings got too much firepower.
They
There's just
do,
too much
but
there.
like I said, they just coming up short. But then again, it's the Mavs. You know, they ain't
Yeah,
got
they're playing. Yeah,
too bad. Kyrie ain't. Whew.
if Kyrie is there or they get hurt, they wouldn't be in the play-in.
Right.
They wouldn't be in the play-in. They wouldn't because at that time when he dropped, they was fourth. So that kind of like but that's why I said they did so good in February that it got to this point. So this ain't this point. See, besides Luca, I'll be real with you. I'm kind of on side of the dude. Lakers are winning the chip. Drew Nate, yeah. But you tripping on TikTok. You say that for another combo. But yeah, I think
Who you
honestly,
said Lakers? Who said Lakers?
Drew Nate on TikTok say Lakers are winning the chip. Okay. With who? Hey, y'all gonna learn that Luca trade.
Hey,
Hey, that ain't gonna be what y'all
put it
think
this
it's
way.
gonna be.
They're gonna beat Sacramento Kings. Don't worry about King Arthur. They got King James. Lakers are 5.
Man. Hey, I didn't know they play against the Timberwolves. I thought they played. Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
That's
that
gonna be
been
tough for
out.
them. Yeah, I didn't see that, but that's
Yeah.
gonna be tough for them because listen, yeah, we love Luca. You're gonna do so much scoring. See the difference between him and Steph Curry with the scoring situation. They know how to make keep stops on defense. I don't know who the Lakers got that's going to shut down defense. $100 pays 1,000 to come out the West for LA book it. Hey, no doubt, man. I risk $100 for 1,000. Just know that hey, it's $100 wasted. But hey,
Right.
hey, you can do it, Dre. Nate, you know what I mean? Shout out to you. I was glad you joined the TikTok man live. But yeah, I look at it like that where the the Lakers, man, that Luca's going. I think they're going to regret that. Not regret, I won't say, but his liability. The Warriors is different. You notice how they defense just boom locked it down, and the Lakers don't got that. You
Far
know what I
from it.
mean? So that's what we'll say about that. But yeah, the Mavs, to me, a successful season. Yeah, they match up better with Boston with AD. Yeah, of course, because they need size. Lakers don't got size. But yeah, the Mavs. I'm proud of the season for them because I think at the end of the day, there's no way you're gonna look at it different. Who won? You're gonna see AD if he stays healthy, lively on them guys. There's 2 7-footers on that team outside of AD. You know what I mean? AD could play a power forward, which you want to do anyway. So that's gonna work out, and we'll see today. But tonight, yeah, they're gonna get beat down. I'll keep real with you. I don't see these being close.
Cool.
The Mavs and Kings. I don't think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be like a. They might get this by 10. I, because I mean, unless Clay comes out and becomes 2016 Clay, I don't third quarter Clay, he can't run no more.
At all.
So PJ Washington,
That's why he
yeah,
stay in the
but
corner and get them threes.
yeah, PJ Washington, yeah. Now Max Chrissy becomes something who we think he is, but I think he's still got a year or two to go before he becomes that. But he's promising, but I don't think it's gonna be this season. Uh, so yeah, I honestly, if I had to pick a winner, I would go Kings heavy on the spread. I would tweak it up a little bit. But that's what I would do. But yeah, you see, we locked in with the picks because, like I said, to play in, hey, people are throwing the kit to sink for this one, so you don't know how it's going to turn out. I just think the Mavs are just too short-handed at the time, and no Kyrie. Oh God, I wish Kyrie was playing. I would definitely have took them. You know what I mean? I would definitely took them. The way he
Yeah, but
creates on the ball and everything. But yeah, the
they
Kings, Levine, them
also too
guys.
they got other players that's still hot. I mean hurt.
Yeah, like I said, Lively's on when it came back for them. Lively AD, but Lively missed so much. Lively been out since January, so he ain't got enough to you know what I mean? What you call it? He's not game ready, game speed ready. So if they pull this victory out, man, I well, I don't see it. I just don't see it. There's no way they could pull this out. For real, I'm trying to think every way. Like unless AD has a 50-point night and gets everybody else involved and they do what they do, what you think about Vucevic 13.5, rebounds, assists, Keegan 7.5, Giddy PRA. Yeah, I like all that right there. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Vucevic is definitely gonna come alive. He gonna have to. And you know what? The Heat game though, I ain't gonna lie. While it's close, I think it's the coaching, man. Spoelstra's gonna figure it out. I ain't say he's gonna win, but I think he's gonna do his best to keep up. Spoelstra. Hey, we see what he did without LeBron. He proved it to you guys. X's and O's sometimes get you close enough. We're betting, so the winner we're not looking for, but that +2 on the spread. Hey, I won't be surprised to
One and a
cover it.
half.
Oh yeah, my bad. 1.5, y'all. My fault. Yeah, 1.5. There's a reason why I dropped. Spo always come through with some G leaguers. Hey, he took a couple of them to the championship though. After your boy LeBron left,
Back to
and now Lakers
not
got to
back
with
to
his
back, but 2 times he did that.
yeah. And Murray faced your bum. Faced your bum ass Lakers one time. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? Came close. Jimmy
Bubble
buckets was
ring.
yeah. Not a bum rate, but hey, Jimmy came close. He might be on that. We see how gassy he was, but hey, now supposed to know what he's doing. That's the reason. That's why the spread's so low. That bull he pushed Boston to 7 with JUCO hoopers. Facts. He never do it to JUCO. Hey, that's why I give him props for sure, man. Definitely respect the exposure through the years. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's how we look up the games. We could do quick recap, like you said, man. We're playing prop in it. These games can go either way. Everybody throwing the kitchen sink as do or die. Go home with the situation.
Right.
So
Go ahead,
you
run
know,
your picks for both games. I'll come behind you. Pause.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, let's go. All right, Heats and Bulls. First game. This is a four-legger. Wiggins 18 points. Josh Giddey three threes. Tyler Hero three threes. Vucevic 20 points for that game. The second game, Mavs and Kings. I got this is a four-legger also separate. PJ Washington under 15 and a half points. Klay Thompson over 3.5 threes. Levine three threes, and Sabonis 6.5 assists under. That were my plays for today.
All right, I got the Bulls 1.5. Kobe White over 8.5 points and rebounds. Vucevic 10 rebounds. Zach Levine three threes. Trey Lyles over 6.5 points. Sabonis 12 rebounds. And Sabonis under 32.5 points and rebounds.
And that trade, you probably caught that plus money, huh?
Well,
Trey was his last name?
nah, that was like minus 30, I think. Hold on, let me
No, no,
see. Let me
no.
see right
The
quick.
second plate, your name from
Oh,
the.
no, I
I
ain't see
guess
it.
he's from the Kings. I'm guessing. You said Trey something.
Trey Lyles.
Yeah, without plus money, or you called it.
That's like 130.
Yeah, I ain't familiar with him. That's what I'm saying. I ain't familiar with him.
Yeah, he would Dallas.
Oh, with that, all right. Because I think it's the key. I like anything. All right. Well, that makes sense though because they're going to need everybody to have some type of chance. So yeah, why
Nah, my
not?
bad. He with the Kings.
Oh, all right. They must be. Oh, I think What's-Face might be hurt still. Kevin Herter might be hurt. I'm not sure, but yeah. Either way, that should be a nice one. But yeah, guys, that's what we have right there for the play-in. Should be some good games tonight, especially the first one. That might come down the wire overtime. Appreciate the love, everybody on the YouTube channel, everybody on the TikTok. Remember to join 223 ENT. My opinions are facts. Get the recaps for the plays. Like I said, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more sports. I'm gonna bring you the baseball before the game start. So you can tune back in. I'll be back here shortly with y'all. Sincerely yours, signing off. It's your man Izzy. He gets busy. Make sure you follow me, click subscribe, and like the page, and leave a comment on the page. Let us know what you think about our picks today.